Hello.
Hello, everyone, and
We are
welcome
back.
to Courageous Living
Today.
Be strong and courageous. Joshua chapter 1 and verse 9. Well, we're going to talk about something today that I think will be helpful to everyone, and that is the healing power of humor.
Humor. Is that hard to say?
Humor.
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 I think I used to just call it humor. And
Humor.
Sharon and Dale used to get after me, I believe, and say it's with an H sound.
Yes.
Humor.
The
Okay.
healing power of humor. I have to say
Humor.
that slowly.
Yes.
Humor is laughter. It's a gift from God. It's an emotion, like a lot of other emotions,
Right.
but it is an emotion that helps us cope with just the everyday sadness and the
Right.
stresses and all of that. And it kind of, it's a God gift that balances all of that out.
I know. There are so many things that have happened in life that if I didn't have some humor,
Oh my.
woo, it just might not be a fun day.
Yeah. Ecclesiastes 3, there's a time to weep, but there's also a time to laugh. A cheerful heart, the book of Proverbs says, a cheerful heart makes for good medicine. And one of my favorites is the Sarah quote in the book of Genesis, God has brought me laughter. All who hear this will laugh with me.
I'm sure she was thinking laughter.
90 years old and going to have a baby. And
Woo!
there's
Sarah.
some humor in that, I suppose.
Bless your heart, Sarah.
Woo! Okay. So we want to give 5 watts of humor
5.
and 5 hows of humor.
Oh, how?
How?
Just thought I'd
Let's
ask
start
you.
with the 5 watts. Number
Okay.
1, laughter is a natural pain killer. In other words, the action of laughter produces those, and I know you always laugh at me. I call them the dolphins, but they're really called the
What? You know them.
the endorphins.
Oh,
let the
that's
endorphins swim.
Oh, my
You know
goodness.
the happy chemicals up here that
Yeah,
sort
some
of
people are real happy.
God's natural painkiller. Yeah.
I know. When laughter is a pain though? Is when you go to the hospital to visit somebody who's just had surgery.
Oh no.
And what do they say? Oh, please don't make me laugh.
Oh yeah. I remember visiting a lady. She had surgery with an incision and she had a pillow.
Oh, no.
She saw me come in and she said, "Oh no, not you."
I know. I don't want to laugh. Please don't make me laugh. No, that's the only time when you shouldn't do it.
No.
Yeah.
Sadly, some people turn to artificial painkillers that really just mask
I know.
the moment, and it just makes it worse. And I'm thinking about alcohol and drugs and illicit sex and all that kind of thing. So now let's take pain and add shame to the pain. And that's
No,
exactly
that doesn't work well.
that's what happens.
Yes, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
So laughter is a God-given emotion that is just a natural painkiller. Number 2, laughter strengthens your heart. Literally. Literally.
Wow. How does it do that?
Well, you're the medical person. You tell me.
I don't know. It was your point.
You can go for a walk. That strengthens your heart.
It does.
You can go for a laugh. That strengthens your heart. But I suggest you go for a walk with a person who makes you laugh and get all of that.
Okay, so who would you take?
Oh, I take you.
Of course.
Yeah. Let's go for a walk.
Well, let's do this first.
So it gives you a great cardio workout that has to be healthy and good for you.
Absolutely. Have you ever seen people though that just don't know how to do that?
Yes.
They just don't know how to. They don't know how to
Yes.
smile.
Yes.
It's not okay to laugh. I don't know if there's some reason they do that, but it's like, come on, you know.
And not everything's funny, and not
no.
every situation is conducive for
Right,
humor.
right.
We get that, we understand that, but some people they just don't know how to just relax and use that emotion that God gives us.
Right. And I don't know if that's just didn't happen in their home, or if it's just if you laugh that you're not taking life serious enough, or whatever that is. But I could not live without laughing and humor, and that's just how I deal with life.
You can take life seriously
Sure.
but not always take yourself so seriously.
Right. Oh, I know. And people do that. They don't know how to laugh at themselves.
That's right.
And you've
That's
got to be
right.
able to do that, because otherwise you're miserable and everybody around you is miserable too.
Number 3, laughter banishes stress. But then, I don't know, does anybody have any stress these days?
I don't think so. Stress? Are you kidding me? I read about it every day. It's just now, there's stress at school. There's stress in long-term care facilities.
Yes.
There's stress in senior living communities. There's stress at your job. There's stress with the government. There's stress at the grocery store. It is everywhere. It's rough.
And if you believe everything you watch in the news,
doubles it.
The news tends to point to the negative things constantly. Sometimes it's hard to know who to believe, what to believe,
Right.
and it just increases anxiety.
Oh, I know. And so you go around with a suspicious demeanor, kind of curious as to who's a friend and who's not. It's a terrible way to live.
Right.
Terrible.
So laughter helps to kind of mitigate that.
Oh, yeah,
somewhat.
you've got to. And even if you're going to laugh behind your mask, I can still tell with your eyes that you are, because we just need to do that. I do that in the grocery store. I'm just going to smile at people and do anything I can to give them some kind of cheer or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Number 4, laughter helps with depression.
Oh, it does.
Laughter helps with depression. There's all kinds of there's different kinds of depression. You go from and you know this, you go from the mild all the way to the chronic. But in any stage of it, laughter helps to ease that. There was a study out of Oxford that monitored people who were depressed, and they put they watched sitcoms, the old comedy sitcoms,
Yeah.
and they found that it made a tremendous difference. Just the action of laughter
Absolutely.
sort
Absolutely.
of began to ease that emotional distress.
Right. Exactly. One of the things we do to kind of ease our stress at the end of the day, and some of you may do this too, we watch the Andy Griffith Show.
The black and whites.
The black and whites. Oh, I don't want to watch the color.
No.
So,
And we've seen
color's
every
okay, but-
episode
Oh.
100 times.
and we can say the lines.
We can turn the sound off and do the dialogue,
yeah,
but
know
it
exactly what it is.
doesn't matter. It's still funny.
Yeah, it's still funny. It's just a stress reliever. So it may not be the Andy Griffith Show for you, but it could be something else
Well,
that just
some-
put you in a different frame of
Sometimes we
mind.
watch Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, sometimes like that, or you just never know.
Deborah.
So, Deborah. Okay, Ray. And so you just never, just something to distract you.
Number 5, laughter may help you live longer. This is a study out of Norway that people who have a strong sense of humor live longer than those who don't. How about that?
Do you know he's from Norway?
I was born there.
Oh no!
So
He's
I'm gonna
be around.
I'm gonna be around.
Woo!
So, laughter can help you. Laughter kind of keep your life in balance, and
Oh yeah, because when you have a different frame of mind about your surroundings or about yourself, it just helps your body function better. Your brain is more clear, more sharp. And so, hey, if you're wanting to live longer, then find some kind of humor and joy in your life and share it with other people.
there you go.
Oh, absolutely. Our parents were funny.
Oh yeah.
My dad. Okay, so my dad got macular degeneration. That's with his eyes, and his mother had it. Well, his mother, my grandmother, when she got it, she just that's the end of life. She sat in a chair, and that was it. When my dad got it, it wasn't like that. He was determined that he was going to live his best life, even though he had that. And when he passed away, he just had a little bit of peripheral vision. Well, 10 years ago, I got it too. And I'm thinking, okay, which person am I going to choose? Well, I'm going to choose the person who decided I can still find purpose in my life. So that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, your dad told me that I went over his house one day to see him, And he always kind of had a joke every time I walked in the
Yeah,
house.
a joke a day.
Yeah.
Yes, a joke a day.
He said, I remember this one. Your dad said, "Do you hear about the blind guy that walked into Walmart with his seeing eye dog, and he takes that dog by the tail and he starts swinging him around, and the manager came running up and said, 'What are you doing? What are you doing?' He said, 'I'm just looking around.'"
There you go. There's that sense of humor.
Yeah, you gotta have it. 5 hows. Let's go from the 5 whats to the 5 hows. So how do we do this? Number 1, put humor on your horizon. Be intentional about that. Funny pictures that you reminisce about. Funny movies, books that make you smile. I think of the Mary Poppins and that Dick Van Dyke song about love to laugh.
Yes,
it's
I
hard to
love
watch
that.
that scene without laughing.
I love that one.
Number 2, laugh at yourself. Why is that important?
Well, because other people will laugh at you.
You mean people laugh at me?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so if you might as well just go ahead and laugh because they're laughing at you too.
Yeah, join the party.
Yeah. It's like what he says, don't put yourself down, let me do it.
Yeah, we
I'll
say
help.
that all the time. Don't put yourself down, let us help
Yeah,
you.
just think he's going to live longer. Okay.
Number 3, laugh and the world laughs with you.
True.
It does a body good. You know, we say milk does a body good. Laughter does a body good.
You know what I was thinking of when you said that? Are those videos that pop up sometimes on social media of these babies who are just laughing? And don't you just laugh with them? It's just so funny.
Yeah.
The laughter. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Number 4, share a laugh. Spend time with people who have a sense of humor. And I don't mean always over the top and everything's funny. That's not what we mean.
Right.
Just a balanced person who has a sense of humor is important. Spend time with that person.
I know. I'm so glad you spend time with me because it's helped you.
Yes, it has helped me a lot.
You needed some perking up.
Well, let's just keep perking.
Okay, here we go. Come on with another howl.
And number 5, last. Laughter is contagious. It is contagious.
Sometimes you don't even know what it's about, but you can hear somebody laughing, and it just I don't know, it just happens.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just great.
So there's 5 whats and 5 hows. Laughter, humor, the healing power of humor. How about that?
I love that because we need it. If there was ever a time when we needed to have that in our lives,
it's now. And if nothing else, tell somebody about our YouTubes and just tell them these crazy people and direct them to us.
crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, one of us is, but
They'll either laugh. They'll either laugh
us
with
off.
us. Yeah. They'll either laugh with us or they'll laugh at us.
Right.
But either way, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter because we just want to bring some joy into your life. Talk about things that, not that we're all the experts, but we're just willing to talk about them. So anyway, that's what makes it fun for us. And so
it does.
We're just so glad that you can join us.
Hit that subscribe button. That'll help us and doesn't cost you a thing. Subscribe, like, share, whatever the case may be. I hope we've said something today that's been encouraging.
So. Go out, make the day, and do it with a smile.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.